Hello there, this is Chartman. Today we're looking at FOFU for July 1st, 2011. Now, this is a weekly chart, so keep in mind that each one of these little price candles is 1 week in trading time. So this is a longer term chart. This goes back to the beginning of 2010. You can see the price has been moving in a downwards trend. So we've got this red resistance line we're going to draw here. This is basically our resistance line that's pushing the price down. Now, until this line gets broken, the stock is going to remain in a downwards trend. But there's a few things that we need to take into consideration here in this downwards trend. First off, we were trading around 50 cents. It took about 2 or 3 weeks. We had a very sharp sell-off down to 7 cents. And volume started to pick back up. That's very key in a downwards trend. When volume starts to come back in, that's the signal that you want to see to indicate a bottom, permanent bottom could be in. So we've hit this low here of 7 cents. So what we're going to do is put a price support line in here. This is blue for support. Now you can see that volume started to pick back up. That suggests that interest is starting to pick up in the stock. And you can see that once the volume started to explode here, the price went from 7 cents all the way to 27 cents. So what we're going to do is draw a trend line from the lows. You can see a nice trend line was building up. Failed to break out past the resistance line. So you can see that the volatility got quite tight here. And unfortunately, we broke below the support line. This downward trend continues. So right now, our next support level is this 7 cent area. Now we did hit lows here of 6 cents. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's broken below the support. We're currently trading above it. This could be a general area. We could even see maybe 5 cents, and the support level could still be intact. What is important to know is that we bounced from this area and we're coming back down to test this support area again. Now, if we get a lift a second time, that's what we would call in technical analysis a double bottom, and that does confirm the support is intact and the price should get ready to run. You want to wait for, or you want to make sure that this red resistance line gets broken. That's going to be the confirmation that an upwards trend has begun. But it is looking positive that a permanent bottom has been reached. And what we want to see is volume to pick back up. You can see that we had a nice big volume spike. We were kind of coming up into the 500,000 share range per day. And right now, or sorry, this is per week, I should say. Last week we had 50,000 shares traded, a little bit low compared to the recent average. But what we want to watch for is while the volatility is getting tight, the support and the resistance are getting close together. We want to watch for volume to pick back up. Any interest coming back into the stock when the volatility is tight, that should signal a reversal. In this case, we had high volatility when the volume came back in. That can signal a bottom. What we want to see to confirm a long-term reversal from a downwards trend to an upwards trend is the volume to come in when the volatility is tight. That's going to bring buyers in, and we're going to see a nice price run come in. We should, if the support level holds and we get a breakout, we could possibly see some resistance at 21 cents, 27 cents, 35 cents, and 50 cents. Each of these high points here could possibly be short-term or permanent resistance. So keep that in mind. I'm not going to draw all these in because it'll just be a bunch of red lines, but you can see the numbers here, and certainly if you pull up your own charts, you'll be able to see that as well. And something else I want to bring to your attention is the money flow index. This is MFI. This is basically the amount of dollar volume coming into the price. You could see that every time that the money flow starts to trend up, the price wants to run a little bit. So here, basically, we were having lows of 26 cents. We had a little bit of a run to about 50 cents, or basically a double here. And basically where the money flow peaked was at 50 cents. It came back down. Again, we had a nice peak here when we ran from 7 cents to 27 cents. And if you look at the money flow index right now, it has come off of its lows and it's starting to trend back up. That's a positive sign. It's starting to suggest it could be our early warning indicator that we are going to have a breakout here, but certainly we want to make sure that red downtrend line is broken. So this is a paid a video by stockgoodies.com. I'm not an investment advisor, so do not take this as any buy or sell signal. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you at the next video.